Nothing like TNC Beverage Company sponsoring.
All right. Welcome back to Lee and Penny Anderson Arena, St. Paul, University of St. Thomas, 2014 Blue Army against Minnesota Steel. Johnson in net, Hartman between Feldick and Stone. Here we go. Stone's got it. Grabs for Hartman, sends it back down low. Feldick chases. Stone in the corner on it. Steeler out of the zone. Back to Kvilhaug, steps up, sends it back down the boards all the way in. Stone will chase in the forecheck. Hartman in the corner now. Steel will patiently control. They're up and out, off the boards, through Krumtich, all the way in the Blue Army zone. Kvilhaug's back for it. Kvilhaug goes across for Krumtich. Krumtich with one on hard. Krumtich around the net to the middle. Goalie got a stick on that. Sedung turns and hits the side of the cage. Sedung sends it up the boards, just past Zisler. Krumtich will go back and chase it. Steeler changing, some more time for Blue Army. Krumtich puts the brakes on, up for Ziedemeyer. Ziedemeyer tried going up for Zisler, didn't quite get all that. Zisler takes it though, and he'll dump it in. Let Blue Army go to work. Sedung in the forecheck for Blue Army. Sedung in front of the net, backhand, and he scores. So nice work by Sedung. Pick up that loose puck in the corner. Found some space in front. Snuck a backhander by Steel for a 1-0 lead for Blue Army. 12:31 left in the first. Ziedemeyer between Sedung and Zisler. Plager battling in front of his own bench. Steel will send it into the Blue Army zone. Plager gets a stick on that to knock it away. Del Rio, stick on that one, knocks that away onto Zisler's stick. Zisler up for Sedung. Sedung, take it wide and send it down low. Zisler's over there for it. And Steel exit the zone. 3-on-3. Hartman's back to help out. Plager defending on the near side as well. Hartman up for Sedung. Sedung will dump it in deep and go for a change. Hartman will forecheck for Blue Army. Steel come away with that one. Meyer and Miller chase on the far wall. Krumtich after it behind the net now. Krumtich with space up the middle. He's got Hartman to his right and Meyer to his left. Krumtich with it. Bottom of the circle. Cuts in. And backhand. Just bounce over Miller's stick. But get a shot away there. And Steel work clear. Hartman knocks that away with some speed and some room in front of him. Hartman toward the net. Nice back check by that Steel player to knock that away. Kvilhaug goes across for Krumtich. Krumtich sends a shot wide. Hartman sends it down low. Meyer and Feldick down there. And Steel will go across. Meyer, nice work to hold that one in. Chips it down low to himself. He's got Feldick in front. Meyer around behind the net. Meyer looking for the D, but they were changing. Meyer up top for Plager. Plager with some space. Fires. Took a little bit too long, and Steel got a stick on that. Deflects high and into the netting. So Ziedemeyer on this draw with Feldick to his right, Stone to his left. Del Rio and Plager the D. Steel control off the draw. Feldick the chase. Plager steps up and intercepts that pass. But puck bounces around and Steel send it all the way into the Blue Army zone. Johnson stops it behind for Del Rio. Del Rio hard off the boards. Up to the Steel D. They send it all the way back down. Plager after it in the far corner. With Stone. Now Plager behind the net for Feldick. Through his stick. Steel shot and Johnson saw that the whole way, so easy glove save. Hartman on this draw with Sadong and Zisler, Krumtich and Kvilhaug the D. Hartman wins it back. Kvilhaug goes across. Krumtich has Sadong in the middle. Good anticipation by that Steel defenseman to step up and pick that one off, but Sadong gets it back. Sadong has got Hartman hustling into his right now. Sadong to his backhand. Sadong behind the net, still controlling, sent it toward the front, but knocked away by Steel. Hartman holds it along the wall, now in the corner. Hartman to the middle. Sadong now. Sadong backs up for Krumtich. Krumtich one-timer, deflected in front, just wide. Zisler sends it back through the goaltender's legs, up top for Kvilhaug. Kvilhaug shot. Saved into the corner. Kvilhaug pinches, sends it down low, just past Hartman. And the steal will send it all the way down, and that'll go for an icing. So some good pressure by that Blue Army line. Offensive zone draw for Wiedemeyer. With Miller to his right, Meyer to his left, Del Rio the left D, Plager the right D. Battle on the dot, and Steel come away with it. Miller battles in the far wall. Plager stepped up and knocked that away. Del Rio up for Wiedemeyer. Wiedemeyer's got up to Meyer. Meyer in the right side. Meyer's shot, save. Meyer within the corner now. Goes across for Wiedemeyer. Wiedemeyer behind the net. Now Miller down there. Steel go up the wall for the breakout. All the way across. Plager got a stick on that. He'll step up and take a little too much of the body, and he'll get a penalty for that one. So, got too much body on that. We'll go for checking. 8:23 left in the first. Army have a penalty to kill to maintain the 1-0 lead. Feldick on the draw with Stone the other forward. One-timer. Johnson makes the first save and the second save. Krumtich, Kvilhaug, the defenseman. Feldick wins it over for Krumtich. And puck up the middle. Stone. Stone will skate it out. Stone will cut to the middle. His forehand, fire shot, was deflected. Saved into the corner. Krumtich after it on the far wall. Krumtich to the middle, strong as usual. Knocked off the puck. Steel back in the Blue Army zone with Kvilhaug and Feldick defending. Kvilhaug pushes him wide. Went around the net. Krumtich defending now. Steel misfire, and that'll go all the way out and down. 1:13 left on the penalty. Get 4 fresh bodies for Blue Army. Zisler on the forecheck for Blue Army. Knocks that away. He's got Sadong with him. Sadong on the forecheck on the far side. Sadong comes away with that one. Still with it. Stayed on side too. Sadong. Knocked out by the steal, so Sadong will chase. Go across for Kvilhaug. Kvilhaug all the way across. Try to go to Del Rio, but just past him. And no icing. Blue Army still short. 35 seconds left on the penalty. Steel go up the middle. 3-on-2, and they're offside. 26 seconds left in the penalty. So neutral zone face-off. Miller will take that one. Meyer to his left. Krumtich and Del Rio the D. Miller chases in the neutral zone. Steel sends it all the way in. Krumtich intercepts, and he turns and just sends it all the way back down. 10 seconds left in the penalty. Meyer's the first one there. Meyer Out front for Miller. Just couldn't quite get a stick on that one. Miller got a shot off and Boyd made the save on the second attempt. Penalty's over, so Bellarmine back at full strength. Meyer hustling back. Hartman over there as well. Hartman knocks that away. Krumtich on the near wall. Krumtich with it still. Krumtich. Meyer sends it all the way in. Hartman will forecheck the near half wall. Back for Kvilhaug. Kvilhaug up the boards for Feldick. That's broken up. Steele back toward the Bellarmine zone. And Meyer grabs that one. Skate to the middle to some open ice. He's got Feldick to his left and Hartman trailing. Meyer backhand. The defenseman's legging into the corner. Hartman's down there with it. Feldick as well. Feldick comes away with it for Krumtich. One-timer. Nice pass, nice one-timer, but nice save by that Steele goalie. Steele up and out quickly. Good hustle back by Feldick. Steele will send it in onto Kvilhaug's stick. Kvilhaug goes across for Krumtich. Krumtich tried to go up, but that's broken up. Johnson will steer that aside for Kvilhaug. Kvilhaug up to Stone. Didn't connect. Steele will put a shot on net. Bouncer onto Krumtich's stick. Krumtich, looks like that's Feldick. Was that Feldick? He must have gotten tangled up behind the play. That's Liam, isn't it? That's Stone, sorry. Good to see him up. Hope he's okay. Back on the ice soon. So, neutral zone face-off. Ziedemeyer, Zissler to his left, Feldick to his right, Plager the right D, Del Rio the lefty. Steele go up the boards into the Bellarmine zone, and they're offside. Jumped in a little too quick there. We'll redo that one. Ziedemeyer wins it all the way back. Plager will hustle back for it. Plager reverses, looking for his wings. No one's there, though. Now he's there. Feldick for Ziedemeyer. Ziedemeyer, can he win the race? Loose puck. Not quite. See at an angle on him. Still go across to the far side. Feldick hustles after. Del Rio defends and takes that one away. Feldick in the near corner. Plager defends now. Plager back it up for Ziedemeyer. Ziedemeyer reverses off the boards across for Plager. Chips it up for Feldick. Feldick in the middle for Zissler. Zissler off the boards. Steele will get it and send it right back in. Plager's there for it. Plager over to Del Rio. Steele able to hold the zone. Del Rio hammers that one out, and that'll go all the way forward. Should have been an icing. Yep, there we go. That's icing. So Hartman will take this one. Sedong to his right. Meyer the left wing. Krumtich, Kvilhaug the D. Meyer chases in the far wall. Steele ring it around. Kvilhaug will defend. Down low for Hartman. Kvilhaug goes back up the boards for Sedong. Sedong, nifty move. He's got Meyer on the left side. Sedong 2-on-1 with Meyer. Over across, just past Meyer. Couldn't reach that one. Good idea, just couldn't connect. Krumtich stepped up, tried to hold, but already started to vacate, so wasn't able to hold the zone. Offside. Hartman with Sedong to his right, Zissler to his left. Sedong pushes that forward to the Steele defenseman. Steele into the Bellarmine zone. Hartman hustling back and breaking that up. Kvilhaug defending as well. Hartman over for Zisler. Cross for Sedong. Sedong will get there. The bank pass off the board. Sedong, sharp angle shot, goes wide. Zisler, far half wall. And Sedong skates away with that one. Tried to cut to the middle, but lost the handle. Steele will chip it out for Krumtich. Krumtich will reverse, sends it across for Kvilhaug. Kvilhaug intercepted. Back to Kvilhaug. Kvilhaug over to Krumtich. Krumtich up the middle for Wiedemeyer. Wiedemeyer, some space in front of him. Zisler behind him. Wiedemeyer in on the dot, fires. Tried to go in 5-hole. Nice save by the Steele goaltender to shut that 5-hole. Keep it a 1-0 game. 2:20 left in the first. Wiedemeyer on the draw. Miller to his right, Meyer to his left. Del Rio the left D, Plager the right D. Back for Plager. Plager will fire low and deflected in front by Wiedemeyer. Tipped just over the net. Meyer goes back for it. Meyer goes up top for Del Rio. Del Rio shot and rebound was there for a second, and then a little extracurriculars and one too many shots, and so Steele will get a penalty there for that extra shove after the whistle, and Gorham will have a power play, but it's Steele 2-on-1. Plager defending. Shot, save Johnson. So Wiedemeyer on the draw with Miller and Meyer. Plager and Del Rio, the D. Only 10 seconds gone in the power play. And the Steele almost got a break all the way through, but Blue Army controls. Meyer up for Del Rio. Del Rio's got Wiedemeyer in the middle, cross to him. Couldn't hold on to that one, so Steele will circle behind their own net. Wiedemeyer on the forecheck, now Meyer on the forecheck. Steele go up and out to Plager. Plager will back up for Del Rio. Del Rio for Wiedemeyer. Into the Steele zone. And offside. Not the start of the power play Blue Army wanted. 5 fresh bodies. 1:21 left in the power play. Hartman on the draw with Feldick and Stone. Krumtich and Del Rio and Kvilhaug the D. Into the Steele zone, just wide of the net. Feldick will chase. Steele go up the boards, and it goes all the way through to Feldick. Feldick. Cross for Krumtich. Krumtich lost a little tire. It's all right. Stone's back there for it. Stone, far side for Hartman. Hartman. It's broken up by the Steele, and they will send it to Krumtich. Krumtich had one right in front of the net. Back to Krumtich. Krumtich down low for Hartman. Hartman's got Feldick in front. Found him, but just couldn't quite connect there. Feldick behind the net now. Feldick tried going back across for Hartman on the far post, but broken up. Hartman will gather in the near half wall, sends it down low. Stone behind the net. Feldick chasing as well. Krumtich holds it in, off the boards to himself. And again, Krumtich toward the net now. Krumtich backhand, and Hartman just not able to get some good wood on that one. Back up top for Kvilhaug in the near wall. Kvilhaug tried going to the middle, but broken up. 12 seconds left in the power play. Feldick hustling back. Nice back check by Feldick there to break that up. And puck's loose for somebody. Steele will gather, and they'll send it into the corner. And that'll do it for the power play, and 2 seconds left in the period. And that'll do it for the first period. Here we go for the second. Flip sides. Bellarmine going right to left in the whites. Wiedemeyer, Zisler to his left, Sedong to his right. Pleger, the right D, Del Rio, the lefty. And here we go. Sedong controls right away. On to Wiedemeyer's stick. Wiedemeyer protects Menier. Boards right inside the blue line. Battle right there. Zisler's helping out. Into the middle for the steal. We'll go into the Bellarmine zone with Pleger defending. Pleger skates him into the corner. Sedong will help out. Sedong up the boards. Just past Wiedemeyer. Walks on the wall still. Down low. Del Rio up for Sedong. Sedong has got Zisler on the left. Sedong knocked off of his stick. Battle on the far half wall for Sedong and Zisler. They go up the boards. And Steele broke one free, but no one found him, thankfully. In the Bellarmine zone. Off of Wiedemeyer's leg. Del Rio behind. Banks it off the boards. Steele gather. Del Rio gets it back. And Del Rio will exit to the middle for Sedong. Sedong with Zisler on the left side. Sedong still controlling. Out front for Zisler. Now Hartman. Hartman backhand. Still loose. Loose again. Oh, man. How many saves can he make? And finally, after chances, rebounds for Hartman and Sedong and Zisler, finally buries one. Goalie made about 4 or 5 saves before the Blue Army finally knocked that one in for a 2-0 lead, 12:39 left in the second. It's Hartman. Meyer to his left, Miller to his right. Vilhagen front pitch to D. Hartman off the draw. Steele will regroup. Hartman will chase. Miller. Steele into the Bellarmine zone with Vilhagen defends. Knocks that off his stick on a Miller's stick. Miller chips it up for Hartman. Hartman, far side. He's got Meyer in the middle. Miller now. Steele break that up and will exit. Vilhagen steps up and chips it off the wall. Kicked right back to him. Miller to Miller in the middle. And Steele will send it deep in the Bellarmine zone back for Kromtich. Kromtich circle. And Hartman comes away with that. Hartman sends that around past Miller though. Steele sends one toward the net. Intercepted by Hartman. Hartman with a little room in front of him now. Off the boards, but a little too hard. And that'll be icing. Defensive zone draw to Johnson's right for Wiedemeyer with Feldick and Stone, Del Rio and Pleger the D. Battle on the dot. Pleger comes away with that one. Pleger for Stone. Stone up for Wiedemeyer. Wiedemeyer up the near side. He's got Feldick in the middle. Stone curl, or Wiedemeyer curl, sends it toward the middle, but it's broken up by the steal. And they regroup, go up the near side. In the Bellarmine zone with Del Rio defending. Wiedemeyer hustling back on the back check. Shot goes wide. Del Rio and Pleger behind the net. Pleger will push it forward for Feldick. Wiedemeyer over there to help out. Steele send a shot to the net. Save Johnson. Del Rio's there off the boards. Just past Stone though. Steele send it down low. Pleger will defend in the corner. And Pleger comes away with that one to the middle for Feldick, just past him. Steele will try to dump it in, but that's deflected. Pleger take it up the far wall. Pleger all the way around looking for options. No one's there though. Pleger will circle to the middle on the far side for Stone. One-timer. Steele defenseman got a stick on that shot. Wiedemeyer behind the net out front. Tries for the wraparound, but Steele goaltender's there for the save. And we'll get a whistle. This 13 in this, 73 in this Steele. Likes the extra stuff. Tough guy. Hartman on the draw between Zisler and Sedong. Krumtich, the lefty, Vilhag, the righty, goes on net right up the draw. Zisler in the near corner. Sedong's down there to help out, as is Hartman. Goes up top for Krumtich. Krumtich toward the net. Not all the way there. Sedong, backhand. Rebounds open. Zisler. Zisler through the middle, all the way through though. The steal will gather and exit. Steal quickly into Blue Army zone with Krumtich defending. Krumtich knocks it off his stick. Steele come away with it though, to the middle, and broken up by Vilhag and Hartman. Goes all the way across, Zisler on the far wall. Vilhag tried to chip that up, but broken up. Now Sedong with it up for Hartman. Good hustle back by that Steele defenseman to break that up. Hartman on the forecheck. Vilhag intercepts. Vilhag fires, saves. Sedong's there in front for the rebound. It's another save on the rebound. And the steal will exit. Into the Blue Army zone. Krumtich is back for it. Krumtich knocked off the puck. Meyer with it now. Meyer. To the far wall. Tried going up for Ziedemeyer, but that's broken up. He gets him back. Meyer to the middle to his forehand for Miller. Nice puck movement there. And shot and rebound. And the steal. Come away with it. Meyer knocks that one away though. Steal into the Blue Army zone. Vilhag defending on the far side. Shot wide. Krumtich chases on the near wall. Now Zietemeyer's chasing. Oh, they lost the handle. Ziedemeyer. Ziedemeyer up the near side. Now Miller in the corner helping out. Ziedemeyer behind the net chasing. Meyer steps up. Grab that. Meyer. And there we go. A battle behind the play, and one of the Steel players got to stick up on one of the Blue Army players, and they'll sit for 2 minutes. Blue Army go on the power play here. 8:19 left in the second. Up to Hartman. Center Stone on the left, Feldick on the right, Pleger the right D, Del Rio the lefty. There we go. Oh, we got it. All right, puck's down, back for Pleger. Pleger walks toward the middle. Pleger with time, fires, just wide. Looking for Stone, the deflection in front. Stone chases on the near wall. To the middle and intercepted, and the steal will clear. So Pleger will go back for it. Johnson stops it. Pleger behind his own net. He'll cut it up for Feldick. Steele chipped it into the Blue Army zone, but they were offside. Ref says no, I guess. Pleger now up for Stone. Stone crosses the red line, and that's broken up. Steele chip it up. Pleger's back for it. Pleger for Feldick. Feldick into the Steel zone with Hartman coming down the middle. Feldick around, Hartman in front, and glove save. Another nice save by that Steel goaltender. 5 fresh bodies for Blue Army. Sedong on the draw with Ziedemeyer and Zisler the wings, Krumtich and Vilhag the D. 109 left on the power play for Blue Army. And here we go. Steal control and send it all the way down right off the draw. That'll kill some time. Johnson hustles out to stop that and teed up for Krumtich. Krumtich around behind his own net. Cut it up. Krumtich into the Steel zone. Tries to dangle, knocked off his stick onto Zietemeyer's stick. Ziedemeyer in the corner. Ziedemeyer sends it across to the other side for Vilhag. Vilhag to Ziedemeyer. Ziedemeyer, another great glove save by that Steel goaltender. Sedong on the near wall, battling, but Steel come away with it. Into the Blue Army zone, Vilhag and Krumtich defending. Steel across the middle. Vilhag and Krumtich behind the net. They send it out to the front. Zietemeyer's there for it though. Ziedemeyer up the middle with, lost the handles. Steele back in the Blue Army zone, short-handed. Shot, fires high and wide. Sedong will chase. Just out of his reach, though. Sent down low for Kvilhaug. 2 seconds left in the power play, so that'll do it. Steele back at full strength. Kvilhaug goes cross ice. And the Blue Army forwards will all go for a change. So Steele have plenty of space. Bring it back up the ice into the Blue Army zone. Kvilhaug defends on the far side. Miller and Hartman helping out. They go across, and Meyer gets a stick on that, knocks it out. Steele regroup. Meyer and Miller chasing. Chipped into Kvilhaug. Kvilhaug cross for Krumtich. Krumtich up the middle for Hartman. And Steele chip it ahead to themselves to the neutral zone. Miller knocks that away. And still able to come away with that one. Into the Blue Army zone. Shot, glove save, Johnson. .5:30 left in the second. 2-0 lead for Blue Army. 5 fresh skaters for Blue Army. So we'll have Sedong on, looks like, yeah, Sedong centering Stone and Feldick, Del Rio and Plager to D. Sedong wins it back for Plager. Plager goes around his net, reverses, taken away by Steele, and they try to jam it around, but Del Rio's there for it. Plager comes away with it. Plager up for Feldick. Oh, lost handle, back to Feldick. Feldick has Sedong and Stone with him. Feldick far side to Sedong in the middle. Shot, another great save by that Steele goaltender. And the Steele exit. Feldick hustling back on the back check. Teed up, shot, a few feet wide. Del Rio sends that up the boards on the far side. Feldick will chase. Steele go back down low. Del Rio will chase it in the near corner. Del Rio pushes it ahead, but Steele hold it in. Sedong helps out. Stone as well. Steele, shot, save Johnson. Feldick gets the rebound. Up for Sedong. Sedong tried going off the boards, but held in nicely by that Steele defenseman. Feldick and Sedong battling. Sedong chips up for himself. He's got Stone in the middle, 2-on-1. Sedong and Stone. Sedong fires. Another save by the Steele goaltender. Feldick on the forecheck on the near side. Del Rio step up, hold the zone. Sedong to the middle, but intercepted. And the Steele break it out into the Blue Army zone with Plager defending on the far side. They drop it, blocked by Plager. That one's going to feel good. For Stone. Hartman, the near wall. Got to Ziedemeyer, nice pass. Stone to Ziedemeyer, Hartman to Ziedemeyer, nice shot, and another great save by that Steele goaltender. Back to Hartman now. Hartman toward the middle for Zisler. Ziedemeyer behind the net. Ziedemeyer. Zisler helping out. Zisler comes away with that. Zisler goes up top for Del Rio. Del Rio, shot, blocker save, big rebound in front, and cleared. Kvilhaug's back for it. Kvilhaug turns quickly back. Oh boy! That is a dangerous one, too. That distance from the boards, that was not smart. So good to see him getting up. So another power play for Blue Army here. 3:21 left in the second, up 2-0. Hartman between Zisler and Ziedemeyer, over to Ziedemeyer. Krumtich and Kvilhaug to D. Kvilhaug, shot. Nice block in front by that Steele defenseman. Steele sent it all the way down. Johnson will tee it up, kind of tee it up. Tee it up for Kvilhaug. Kvilhaug back for Krumtich. Krumtich. Oh, jeez. Krumtich in the Steele zone. Sent it to the front. Ziedemeyer gets a whack at it, goes wide. Ziedemeyer in the corner after it. Zisler will help out. Now Hartman down low to help out. They steal, we're clear. Johnson will go over to tee it up for Kvilhaug. Kvilhaug. Far side for Sedong, now to Miller. Miller's got Meyer up ahead of him. Meyer. Cut to the middle, but broken up. And Steele will get it out. Kvilhaug chips it up ahead for Sedong. His leg's taken out from under him, but we'll play on. Kvilhaug goes over to Krumtich. Krumtich far side for Sedong. Couldn't connect. Sedong will be the first one there, though. Will win the race. Sedong behind the net. Miller in front. Try to get it to Miller or Meyer. Chipped into the corner. Meyer up top for Kvilhaug. Kvilhaug. Shot deflected in front by Meyer. Pucks at some skates. Sedong turns and fires. Another nice save. Steele 29. So Sedong will take the draw. Meyer to his left, Miller to his right. Del Rio and Plague the D. 25 seconds left in the power play. Steele control off the draw. Miller chases. And Steele will send it all the way down. Johnson will tee it up for Plager. Plager behind his own net. Plager will cut it up. Plager with some space in front of him. He's got Meyer to his left, Miller to his right. Plager round wide. Plager fires wide. Del Rio will step up, send it back across the other side. Meyer will be the first one there. Back for Plager. Plager back down low, but intercepted by the Steele, and they go up and out. And Steele are in alone. Del Rio hustling back. Great back check by Del Rio to break that up. And Meyer with this one. Meyer, 3-on-1 for Blue Army with Sedong and Miller. Meyer over for, gonna try to get over Sedong, but nice defensive play. Broken up. Meyer sends it back to the middle. Sedong got a shot from his stomach. Steele will send it up top for Plager. Plager holds his own, sends it, chips it up for Miller. Miller will send it all the way down and around for Sedong will chase. And Steele will exit up the near wall. Miller hustling back in the back check. Del Rio defending. Del Rio knocks that one away. Del Rio up the boards for Meyer. Meyer with it now. Meyer cross and out, but Steele intercept, and they'll go. Nice work by Miller to break that one up. Onto Del Rio stick. Del Rio to himself up the far wall. Hartman's on it. Hartman in the far corner. 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and that'll do it for the second period.
It's a hell of a tour. Wait, were you and lost the tour?
All right, flip sides again. Blue Army the white going left to right. 2-0 to start the third period. Hartman between Feldick and Stone. Back for Krumtich over to Kvilhaug. Kvilhaug up for Feldick. Feldick to Hartman. Hartman with Stone down the middle. Shots deflected. Blocked. Feldick on the forecheck. And the steal will go across and able to clear. Krumtich hustling back. Good back check by Feldick to break up that play up the middle. Shot deflected in front, doesn't get through. Stone now. Stone on the far half wall. Hartman defends, knocks that one away. All the way through the middle, and Feldick will chase at the near point. Steele, send it down low. Kvilhaug and Hartman defending. Kvilhaug up the boards just past Hartman. And that one comes out of the zone. Feldick knocks that one away and into the Steele zone. Feldick, some speed, shot. Deflected over the net. Stone on the far boards. Feldick over there as well, as is Sedong. Krumtich holds the zone. Krumtich still holding, and there you go. And nice work by Krumtich. Strong play on the wall. Beat a couple of Steele players, force them to trip them and draw a penalty. So 12:46 left in the third, up 2-0. Power play for Blue Army. Sedong with Ziedemeyer and Zisler. Del Rio and Plager the D. Steele control. They tried to go all the way down, but hit the ref. Del Rio with it. Del Rio sends a shot to the net. Goes wide. Plager's over there for it. Plager to the middle. Plager still with it. Plager surveying. Plager. Shot. Save. Plager will get it back in the corner. Goes up top for Ziedemeyer. Ziedemeyer walks to the middle. Fires. Just save. Rebound. They score. Nice work by the boys to possess, move the puck, get a shot on net. Nice low shot. Create a rebound, and Sedong right on the doorstep to bang it in for a 3-0 lead for Blue Army. 12:13 left in the third. Sedong chases. Zisler intercepts. Zisler will send it all the way in. Sedong will forecheck. Sedong behind the net. Zisler helping out. Zisler almost came away with that one. He does now. To the middle for Ziedemeyer. Ziedemeyer to backhand. Save. Shot up top for Plager. Plager. Jeez. Glove save. Zisler doing the dirty work, taking a beating in front. Good pressure by the Blue Army there. 5 fresh bodies. Hartman between Meyer and Miller. Kvilhaug and Krumtich. Miller controls right off the draw. Toward the net. Ooh, got a shot away. I don't think the goalie even saw it. Meyer controls. Meyer. Another save. Rebound, another save. Hartman behind the net in the corner. And Steele are able to exit. Steele with some speed into the Blue Army zone. Kvilhaug and Krumtich defending. And, yep, and that one, you got to get Krumtich for that penalty, but you got to get the kid for the headshot afterward. And that one. This is getting embarrassing. Even their coaches tell them to clean it up. What a joke. All right. So Krumtich to the box for checking. Blue Army have a penalty to kill here with 11:23 left in the third. Kvilhaug battles on the near half wall. Steele come away with it. Kvilhaug gets it back. Backhand. Tried to go out. Held in by a Steele defenseman. Shot pushed into the corner. Kvilhaug and Miller defending. They go up top. Miller will light pursuit. Bouncing shot all the way through. Del Rio defends. They go to the middle. Kvilhaug's there. And that one gets out. Meyer, some hard pressure through the neutral zone. Steele will go regroup and back into the Blue Army zone, and they go on offside. .120 left in the penalty. Our Blue Army forwards got to realize it doesn't matter what wing you are. Forward, you go to the middle of the ice on those faceoffs when we're shorthanded. Stone comes away with that one. Stone into the Steele zone, knocked away. Stone on the wall. Steele come away with that, and they exit. Feldlich hustles over there, gets a stick on that one. Plager back for it. Plager will take it back behind his own net. Cut up the middle. Plager will just chip it in deep and eat some clock. Stone on the forecheck. Steele will exit. Kvilhaug defending through the neutral zone, pushes him wide. Now Plager defends and sends it up top. Shot deflects wide. Plager behind the net, puts the brakes on and reverses. Plager send it all the way down. "12 seconds left on the penalty. Stone on the forecheck. Steele into the Bellarmine zone with Del Rio defending. And Plager in the middle. Shot, save Johnson. Take them both. Yep, take them both. Yep, just take them both. There you go. So, matching minors. To Stone and a Steele player. So we'll skate 5-on-5. 9:25 left in the third. Up 3-0 for Bellarmine. Battle on the dot. Wiedemeyer chases. Now Zisler will chase. Shot, save Johnson. Kvilhaug in the far corner. Up for Zisler. Zisler chips to the middle for Sedong. Steele hold it in. Send it all the way across. Kvilhaug will defend to the near half wall. Off of Kvilhaug's stick down low. Wiedemeyer helping out. Pass in front. Bounces through everybody. Shot. Deflects, and Krumtich comes away with that. Krumtich, he's got Sedong up the middle. Sedong on the breakaway with Zisler right behind him. Sedong fires and he scores. He's not going to miss many of those. And Sedong puts Bellarmine up 4-0. 8:51 left in the third. Wiedemeyer and Zisler, the wings. Steele control. They go up the middle. Sedong hustling back for it. Into the Bellarmine zone. Wiedemeyer defending. Kvilhaug defending in the near corner. Send it to the front. Broken up by Krumtich. Sedong defends in the corner now. Steele go up top. And off of Sedong's skates. Kvilhaug. Couldn't get all that, neither could Sedong, and still able to hold the zone. Kvilhaug back in the corner. And looks like they're going to get Zisler for a check. Must have done something behind the play. Bellarmine will go short here. 8:35 left in the third, up 3-0. Meyer and Miller, the forwards. Plager, Del Rio, the defenseman. Miller will take the draw. Here we go. Miller wins it back for Plager. Plager reverses. Sends it. Oh, tried to go out, but held in nicely by that Steele defenseman. Goes off the boards. Plager doesn't make a mistake twice. Sends that one all the way down. Miller on the forecheck. And the steal. Exit into the neutral zone, into the Bellarmine zone, and they're offside. Miller on the draw again. Over for Del Rio. Del Rio up the middle, and Steele will gather. Miller, some light pressure. Steele go across. Del Rio will step up and take that. Del Rio, ahead Meyer. Del Rio takes it wide. Del Rio shot over the net. Plager steps up and holds for a minute. Meyer hustles back to get it. Meyer reverses, sends it up and out and all the way down. 1 minute, 56 seconds left in the penalty. Meyer on the forecheck for Blue Army. Hartman over there to Del Rio. Del Rio, send that all the way down. 40 seconds left in the penalty to Blue Army. Hartman on the forecheck for Blue Army. Cross ice. Krumtich got a stick on that, so they'll wave off the icing. Into the Blue Army zone. Krumtich defending. Krumtich knocks it away. Krumtich up the near wall, cuts to the middle, back to the outside. Krumtich still with it, and knocked away. Hartman chases in the far corner. 7 seconds left in the penalty to Blue Army, so it'll be full strength soon. Steal exit with Feldick defending. They go to the middle, knocked away by Hartman and Vilhag. Jeez, that is dangerous again. Gee, what about that one? Take him too. You got to take him. There you go. The kid deserves it. That kid should just be gone. A dangerous play. Another one. Hartman rightfully upset. He deserves a penalty for the retaliation. And that 13 kid, or 73, whatever number he is, the tough guy, gets another one for the extra shot, chasing down Hartman. So, Blue Army should have a power play here after all is said and done. And at this rate, I just hope we get out of here with no more stupid plays from the Steel team and hurting anybody. Sedong wins it over to Feldick. Vilhag shot to the net, deflected, and Sedong to the middle, all the way through. Vilhag, far side for Sedong. Good vision, good pass. Sedong fires. Another nice glove save by that goaltender. Sedong on the draw between Feldick and Stone. Back for Krumtich. Krumtich toward the middle. Krumtich walks it in, backhand. Another nice save. Feldick's there. Feldick to the front for Sedong. And he scores. Nice pass out front by Feldick. Sedong buries it. So, yeah, that kid should be out. Those two should stay. There we go. Sedong will take the draw between Feldick and Stone. Back for Plager. Plager will get the red line. And takes it wide into the Steel zone, into the corner. Around the net. Reverse. Down low for Sedong. Sedong tried to go up front. No one there, though. And the Steel will quickly exit with Del Rio and Feldick. Feldick pushes him wide into the corner. Del Rio intercepts that centering pass. And he is up and out with some speed. Del Rio still with it. To the middle, fires, and right off the shoulder and into the netting. 5:20 left in the third, 5-0 lead for Blue Army. Ziedemeyer on the draw with Miller and Meyer. Miller chases in the corner. Ziedemeyer as well. Up the boards, Plager. To the, tried to go to the middle, but taken away. I'll move that quicker. Miller hustles back. Steel sent it all the way in. That won't make it though, too much snow. Del Rio's back for it. Del Rio to himself. Plager with it. Oh, misfired. He gets it back anyway. Plager up the boards for Del Rio. For Meyer, 2-on-1 with Miller in the middle. 3-on-1, 4-on-1. Meyer with it. Meyer shot. Nice save. And Steel will exit. Good hustle back. Del Rio. Vilhag will defend. And shot. Goes wide. Miller on the near boards. Steel hold the zone. Ziedemeyer helping out in the corner. Vilhag behind the net. Ziedemeyer as well. Up the boards for Miller. Miller, he's got Meyer and Del Rio. Oh, just past Del Rio. Meyer steps over. Meyer gets it. Meyer defended nicely. Miller in the corner. Back down low, across. Sedong will chase after. Under 4 minutes to play here in the third. Steele go up the boards. Krumtich. All the way across. Jeez. Sedong knocked off the puck here. Sedong almost able to get it back, but Steele intercept and send it into the Blue Army zone. Johnson behind his own net, goes through his stick. Vilhag's back for it. Up the middle. Steele keep it in. Shot gloved by Johnson. These kids just can't help themselves. Sedong will take the draw with Zisler and Feldick. Vilhag and Krumtich the D. Sedong wins it back for Krumtich. Krumtich take it up the middle for Zisler. Zisler to Feldick. Feldick, nice defensive play by that Steele player. Zisler's over there for it. Zisler in the near corner. Zisler behind the net. Up front for Krumtich. Krumtich fires. Deflected in front. Didn't make it all the way through, though. And Steele will exit. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Knocked away by Vilhag and Krumtich. Sedong in the corner. Sedong comes away with that one. Now Zisler on the wall with Sedong. And Sedong up for Feldick. Defended nicely by that Steele defenseman. Feldick will just try to send it in deep, but not quite. Stone's over there. Steele into the Blue Army zone. Legger defends, pushes him into the corner. Shot off the side of the cage. Hartman's back there for it as well. Oh, nice strong play by Del Rio to prevent that wraparound, and Feldick comes away with that. Feldick, shots deflected. No one's back for Blue Army. Del Rio and Plager hustle back and knock that away. Del Rio goes off the boards for Hartman. And bodies everywhere. Stone not able to hold it in. Del Rio. Look out, Del Rio for Ziedemeyer. He's got Hartman in the middle. Ziedemeyer cuts to the middle. For Stone. All the way to the corner. Hartman on the forecheck. Stone on the half wall. Sends it down low. Hartman behind the net. Ziedemeyer on the forecheck. And knocked off the puck. Stone with it now. Stone to the middle. Stone fires. The shot's deflected and bounces. Rebounds loose. Still rebound. And Steele come away with it. Plager defending on the near side. Del Rio in the middle. Stone hustling back in the middle. Battle on the near half wall for Plager. To the middle. Goes through everybody. Stone gathers. Stone has Plager up the middle and Hartman, but it's intercepted. Plager defends on the near boards. Hartman now down low, all the way across for Stone. Just past him, so Steele able to hold his own. To the middle. Shot goes behind the net. Stone's back there for it. Stone up for Del Rio. Del Rio to the middle for Ziedemeyer. Steele get it back, and they go right back into Blue Army zone. Plager will step up, and thank you, finally. It's about the third time that 19's just run someone with high hands and a high stick. Get him along with 73, get him out of here. So Blue Army will go on the power play with 23 seconds left, up 5-0. Sedong between Miller and Meyer, Vilhag and Krumtich. Miller in the corner. Miller to clean pitch in the middle. One-timer goes just wide. Sedong gathers behind. Sedong try to jam it in the near. And
Just get him out of here.
thank you. And yeah, good idea. Run the clock. We don't need any more of this. That was embarrassing. I'd be embarrassed. So 5-0 victory for Blue Army.